Hey YouTube, this is the Purple One. I want to talk about the value of people. I'm going to show you some things here. A lot of people say, well, SHTF, raw, you got to be a hard charging 25-year-old decked out with an AR. That's what's going to save our communities. And you know, you need that. But you know what's going to save our communities? The old folks. And the guy that I'm showing you here is 75 years of age. So if you looked at him, you'd say, I don't want him on my team. I want a Navy SEAL. You want the old people. The old people that know how to do things, know how to survive, know how to can, know how to grow food. This is a small strip that produces so much food for him and his wife and for probably 10 other people. Now granted, it's not the grains, it's not the corn, it's not, you know, things like that. But it's the things that you can and put up to make your meal more enhanced. He uses this fabric material. Highly recommend it. It will save you hours and hours and hours and hours and forever. Weeding, because the weeds can't grow through it. Wherever you want to put your plant, take you a little propane torch, a little one, and just burn it. It will seal all the edges so it won't fray. And then you can plant whichever you want to plant in there. The water goes through it, keeps weeds from growing. This is some type of spinach that he has here growing. He uses these cattle panels. Highly recommend them. I think they're 20 foot long, maybe 16 or 20, can't remember. T-post, a few pieces of wire, you're in business. Does that with a lot of things. He's got one there. So this is a very narrow strip. Walk around these trees. So you need to look at everyone in your community as a vital piece. They all will play a part if we go into a grid down situation, SHTF, or what I think is coming is another Great Depression. You're going to want people like this. You might look at the guy and say, oh, he's 75 years old, man, I don't want him on my team. You know, he also has a machine shop. He can fix anything out there, literally, can manufacture new gun parts to parts for a vehicle, because his skill sets, he has them. Nowadays, a lot of people don't have any skill sets. So don't ever overlook people in your community. I don't care if they don't have a lot of skill sets. They're going to be able to contribute something, and they're just a person. They're a person that God made in His image. So don't overlook people just because he's not carrying an AR-15, he doesn't have a set of nods, and he's not 6'4". This is the people you want in your community. People that can grow food. He does it organically. So he knows how to deal with pests. He knows how to deal with diseases. He's already picked this for the day. This small little thing can supply so much food for a community. So much food. And it keeps going. And then up around his house, he has more gardens. You can see it's just a strip, but it's very efficient because you put this weed paper down. He uses cattle panels to hold things up. So, value every person in your community. Everyone can contribute. A lot of people are saying, oh, we're going to go into a huge famine. Yes, food is going to be scarcer. A lot of food is grown in the United States. The areas where the drought is affecting, yes, it's devastating, but there's also good areas that are getting plenty of water, having good crops. The real question we need to ask ourselves is how much of that food is going overseas and not going to be left here to alleviate hunger in the United States and to try to drive the prices down for people, because people are hurting. I hear it in boots on the ground reports. I hear it in people just sending me emails. There's a lot of pain out there. Everything's getting more expensive. I think it's going to go higher. I think we're going to have more problems. I think we're going to look back 6 months from now and say, whoa, those were the good old days. We only had 10% inflation, what the government says. I think it's a lot higher. But value every person in your community. If you see an old person, they probably got a lot of stuff in their head that they could help you with. Value everyone. As you can clearly see, this guy can grow food. That's what we're going to need. We're going to need people that know how to grow food, put seeds into the ground, and then those take that food and can it, preserve it. I hope this motivates you. If a 75-year-old man can do that and you're 30 years old sitting on your butt saying, whoa, I can't afford anything. If you can have a little piece of ground, get out there and plant something. Fall time's coming. A lot of places in the United States, you can plant a fall garden. Start planting it. Don't have to rely on everyone else to plant your food, because right now we do. The majority of Americans don't plant food. They rely on the grocery stores. They rely on their job to get money, go to the grocery store. What happens if the money's worthless? What happens if there's no food in the grocery store? You're going to starve to death? This is a skill that has been here for eternity, since the creation of the world. But our society has not had to really do it, because you can just go to Walmart, to the grocery store. Might come a day where you have to have that skill set to survive, to have your family survive. So learn it, and don't discount anyone, be it old or be it young, be it black, be it white, be it rich, be it poor. Your community is going to take every good person. It's called good people banding together. Hope this motivates you. Thanks for watching.